Good morning, I'm Sharaad Kuttan and welcome to BFM's Morning Headlines. It is the 19th of May. Guess what's re-emerged on our front pages? Yes, it's MH370. MH370 New Theories, spurred on by the publication of a new book by Nigel Cawthorne. He is an Anglo-American author, according to this report. He's written a book called Flight MH370, The Mystery, as opposed to the movie, the play, the musical, whatever. It is the mystery. And he puts forth this theory that the MAS jet may have been accidentally shot down during a military exercise. Now, this compounded with the statement by our former Prime Minister, Tun Mahathir, where he says that the plane may not have crashed at all, and that it's somewhere without MAS markings. And he says, ask Boeing, ask the CIA. Prita Harian says, but it takes a position. Government responds to these allegations, says, no, we reject such a theory. Now, more importantly, I guess, is up there. The story about the families. The families, because they allege they've gone for legal advice. MAS has dropped them, has dropped their caregiver. So there's going to be a bit of toing and froing, I guess, between the families and MAS over these issues. But still a bit disturbing. The other story in the Malay Mail, of course, is the bomb-making plans apparently found on the terror suspect's phone. There you have it. Is this going to be proof enough? Is he going to be convicted in open court? Or is he going to be whisked away, rendered? We don't know. But still, the newspapers are carrying that story. Sina Harian has there again, Siapa Sembunyi MH370. This, of course, is a reference to a statement made by Tun Mahathir. Not such an important story. This is the important story. It's the Teluk Intan by-election. At the heart of it is this young woman put up by the DAP. She's ethnic Malayan, because that seems to be significant, because there have been many Malay leaders in the DAP in the past. Ahmad Noor from the trade union movement from decades ago. But we won't go through that list. Anyway, at this point in time, this by-election is going to be a barometer on how people feel about whether they want somebody who's like them to lead them. Like them in what sense? That they're co-ethnics, that they're from the same ethnic community. Diana is there to say that you don't have to be the same ethnic group as she is. She can still represent your concerns. So we'll see how that pans out on D-Day. Now, the Star has a very different story. It's about antibiotics and the misuse of antibiotics that are creating superbugs resistant to antibiotics. Why do we have so many people taking antibiotics? Why are doctors giving out so many antibiotics? Perhaps because they also own the pharmacy. Another story, very interesting, page 2 of the Star. And this is a bit of Voodoo, Malaysian Star. New Menteri Besar finds something special in the number 14. Our Prime Minister finds something special in the number 1. But here, Terengganu newly installed Menteri Besar, Ahmad Razif, he thinks the number 14 is special because he is the 14th MB of the state in the year 2014. And he will also head the state's Barisan Nasional in the 14th general election also, he thinks, because there's many years left before that happens. Who knows, he might be deposed. But here, the number 14. Now, I wanted to subject the number 14 a Voodoo test to that other number we see all the time, MH370. Because if you're really into numerology, you'd count this as numbers too. So we have that 7, that's 13, that's 3, 7 plus, adds up to 30, it's 3 plus 0. Oh, that's nowhere near 14. 14, of course, is not 14. 14 is 1 plus 4, that's 5. So, the New Straits Times has that other story linked to our superbug story on the Star, which is about medical certificates and the fact that there are a lot of fake medical certificates out there. Why they're being given out, which doctors are actually signing off on these things, or who's producing fake ones where no real doctors are in fact involved. Now, Utusan Malaysia has this other story about diesel. It's very boring, but I guess it goes to the heart of subsidies and who's making a killing on those subsidies. Finally, Harian Metro, always good for insight into how bad human beings can be. Well, on that side, man treats his wife badly for 40 years, treats her like, it says here, like an animal. This is a story about a very nice human being. She's looking after 200 cats. She must spend a lot of money on kitty litter. But I'm partial to cats, so I'm going to say that's a nice woman. And the word for the day is theory. Yes, folks, it's theory. Theory used to be something good, it means something thought through. But there's also conspiracy theories and not really thought through. Well, you know, there's theories and then there are theories, I guess. But the word of the day is theory. Well, that's all we have for you this morning. I'm Sharaad Kuttan on BFM's Morning Headlines, BFM 89.9.